coverage and complete informations and real-time update. All of this is the disadvantage. But please look at here. The fourth, this point, is reliability. How to extend study achievements to all cities. Yeah. Have limitations, right? Okay. This is about 4 slides. Okay. This for the summary. Let's into these issues. The third issues. Spatial analysis. Spatial. Okay, here. I want to ask you questions. Guys, can you give me some examples that you know about use maybe the technologies based on IoT to detect objects? How to detect objects and how to give that locations or positions of the objects? Can you give me some technology's name and maybe you know something about that the method? Volunteer? Yeah. Please.
Health code production.
Yeah.
Health code, the one on Alipay.
Oh, Alipay.
Yeah, but the whole health code for COVID-19 detection.
Mm-hmm.
Use that GPS where you went to places and it turns green or red depending on the situation of the places you visited. So I think it is one of those.
Okay. Yeah, it's a good method that you used for LBS, local position service, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's good answers. It's a good answers. But I want to know that I have studied that is some technologies such as sensors, right? Sensors and radio frequency identifications, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean that if I give you these devices, can you give me some examples that we based on these devices and to calculate the position? How to calculate the positions?
Face scanning device.
Yeah.
Face scanning.
Mm-hmm.
It's,
you know that the spatial analysis is based on the service. That's maybe based on that is the data, right? Comes from that when you purchase something that the Alipay, right? In some the shop, these positions is fixed, right? Yeah. But I know if you indoor, if you're indoor and sometimes you are working at home, maybe I should give your moving schedules, right? Yeah. This is different, like AirBS, outdoor and indoors. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is good. It's a form and structure of region at region scales. Look at this map. The different. Look at in China, right? In the southwest of China, like in Shanghai, Ningbo, and Shenzhen, etc. And so these pictures gives the network connection between major cities in China based on that data from that the signal web Weibo. Like web comes from the web data. Yeah, this means from these visualizations, we can see that is the skill level and social network degrees. Some areas, maybe like they have the density of that is such as transportations, sometimes communities, and sometimes that is daily communications activities, right? And so this from the static total amount of the dynamic. And this data is common the daily data, and we analysis the data comes from such as months, years, the data. All right, give them the visualizations, these structures. Okay, and here, okay, these fingers. Look at these fingers. Oh, this comes from the mobility, complexity, and ambiguities. This means we can analyze big data to get computing and transport structure like in smart cities, right? Yeah. Because we can, from this map, we can know the connection between different stops in weekdays in Shenzhen, the southeast China, the city of China, okay? Shenzhen. And here, the second, we can get the urban general spatial structure. Urban structures. This comes from the identifications result. Areas in Shanghai, the central cities, the different color. Like, I will quit this display and enlarge our screen. Okay, just a moment. Yeah, like this one. Okay. I will enlarge here. Okay, I'm here. It's too large. Yeah, the different color means, let's say, the residents of the low density in a city and employment like this color. And blue color means a mixed zoo of residents and employment. Okay, the cross district. Okay, and the green is recreations areas, and this purple colors means the mixed zoo of employment and recreations. It's great that we can calculate that the percentage of the populations and their occupations in a cities. It's very useful, right? Okay, here. Look at the third areas is for the discretized and visualize the source areas of individuals in shopping center. In shopping center, please look at this is for 80% attracted trips. The trips of shopping centers, like in this area, is located in the center of the cities, right here. Yeah, in the rush hour. Okay, and predict. It's very important. I'm here. Please pay attention here. The predictions, right? The trade areas and observed areas of shopping centers. Okay. Yeah, this for like the smart cities, Okay. Here. Yes. Here, the next is for spatial performance and structure at region and urban scales. These scenarios, please look at. These scenarios comes from a conference. Like, look at these titles. A study on spatial organization of urban functions based on massive activity data. Okay, this is a case study of Nanjing. Wow, Nanjing, right? Yeah. What look for? Let's say, from this issue, we say, from the perspective of urban activities, comes from the data from urban activities. And these academic papers investigate a spatial organization of urban functions by means of several G's spatial analysis. Okay, it's a G's because the urban activities. Now, in smart cities, everyone, we can depend on that GPS because sometimes we should, based on GPS data, we integrate that is like crowd sensing data, and give the systems, based on these systems, to find that is an urgent event, what happened in this time. Okay, it's very important. We should combine the spatial and the temporal together. And here, the second, and can get massive restriction data from the Signal blog. Okay, that comes from that is the website, right? The Weibo. Okay. And the great connective model of urban zoning based on that status of land use. Okay. Yeah. So this is here. I don't know whether you have remember I introduced a web that is semantic web, right? We can analyze that some information based on HTML or XML. Yeah, give them topology. Okay, we can find that is correct informations from the internet. Okay, let's see. And last, to the fathom boundary and function flexible social plane. What's a fathom? What's the meaning? Yeah, I give you these questions. Please, you can check online now. What means fathom? Please. Yes. Yeah. Sandal. Yeah. Okay.
Can you
Can you repeat the definition? Yeah. Pardon?
Can you repeat the question?
Yeah. I want now. Can you give me definitions of the fathom and what type of that information can you explain that exists in the fathom? The data.
This is fathom. Write it here.
Okay, I check our message. Yeah. Okay, maybe. Yeah, the pheasant. Yeah, I give you examples. Yeah, if you can give me that, you say today is it's like a cloudy, like the climate, what's the temperature, and that like a sunshine, and sometimes it's raining, right? And you say, hi, today is very nice. Even it's raining, but I feel it's very nice. It's great. Why? What's your feelings that today is very nice? Maybe you see, I have a very nice mood, and I have read some books, and sometimes I have some great delicious food, right? It's make me happy. I think today is very nice. It's my feelings. The feelings, the data, sometimes we say it's a feeling because different, like people have a different feelings about this today's, right? So sometimes we can give the definitions of the climate, and sometimes that is uh, like the range from the temperature. Okay, it's hot, it's cold, it's smooth, it's smooth. Yeah. For example, I give you another examples for healthcare. You know, for healthcare, we say that like our heartbeat, like a heartbeat. For young person, that heartbeat will the rate is very quickly, but his health is normal. It's good. It's strong. But as for elderly person, if he or she's heartbeat is quickly, it's beyond maybe 128, even to 180, it's abnormal. Maybe he have some disorders, right? But as for young persons, he have heartbeat when he have a sport, and running, his heartbeat is 180. It's okay. It's normal. So we named the health schedules. We based on the Pheasant data. And this is typical examples. Yeah, we should give them range, 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 in different, I think, context, like context. Do it make sense? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else? Are you hear me? Please type 6. Yeah. Normally, the 4th. Okay, thank you. Thank you for your feedback. Sometimes I feel silence. I'm afraid you're listening to me. Okay, let's continue. It's good. Let's see. The 4th topic. The last one, please. Okay. The new methodologies. Wow, it's very interesting. I want to know what's the new methodologies. It's good. New methodologies with big data. Yeah. One is for simulations. Yeah, spatial simulations. We should to build models based on that different service demands, right? This is a field of relatively maturity, because maturity is based on urban models. Okay, traditional areas of urban studies and plain practice for big data, right? Applications. It's improving. It's improving. A different time period, maybe we have a different demands for service. We should build that the different models and analysis algorithms to provide that analysis data, right? The second is for public participations. Public, yeah, each one, everyone can in the future can participate in that is like the knowledge resources, such like we have laptop, right? We have smartphones, right? And sometimes if we send a text on website, all of these messages can provide like knowledge to public. Yeah, to public. So I say that is a nearly emergent areas which has a development prospect. Yeah, demand. Okay. And providing a platform. And pay attention here. These platforms in the futures will integrate together. Right? They were organized like a cloud. Like a cloud. Okay. And public participations and community play. What's a community play? Like, I give you a name. Like, I give you the place, pay attention. Here. Like, I give you a name like EPC. Please check message board. EPC. Yeah, I have introduced this knowledge to you, right? Please remind that structure of EPC. Yeah. Like EPC. What's the structure of the EPC? The EPC, like electronic, the procedure, a product code, right? This is a systems. And in EPC systems, like physical world, everything in the physical world can be detected and can be organized into a database, And each object have an identifications, like code, the EPC code, right? And the people can build the structure like DNS, domain name service, domain. This name is once, ONS once, right? I write here, ONS once, like this once. In these structures, we can find that destinations by like the name interpret. We can check the objects, the destinations objects, like internet. Okay. So this service structures is very useful for public participations. Yeah, everything is together. Like, okay. All of this, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, all of this is ideas. Ideas, right? Okay. Here. The last is for open research issues. Open research issues. Okay. What's the open research issues? This means big data have very hit issues recently, but there still varies a different kind of difficulties existed in big data applications. Include, that is, difficulty of data acquisitions. How we get data, right? Yeah. And second is privacy. How to protect data and give you permissions to get data, and sometimes we should give the privacy, the personal, the informations, right? The privacy and a collection, not collection, to build that relationship, the knowledge relationship. This is some difficult problems, issues. And here, there is we need good ideas, meaningful issues, and innovative method and new technologies to solve these problems. Yeah, from different angle, different view, right? Good. Okay, this means the open research issues. Okay. Oh, this Professor Eric Braver, very famous, famous professor. Yeah, he provides ideas for three parts. The ideas. One, here I pay attention here. Everyone, please pay attention here. One, for he provide is consistency, and second is the abilities, and that is a tolerance. That means tolerance. That means that we can get accuracy data. Okay, we can account for integrations. So for distributed storage systems in that a database, we should account for that is consistency. All clients always have the same views. Like we should based on the standards, right? The open issues means we should like everyone knows that the everything obey that the same schema, the same laws, the same standards, right? Yeah. Good. The second is availability. This means we can get data easily. Yeah, and the systems can give me visualizations interface. I can use the applications to write only such as limited buttons is okay. You cannot divide a complex systems to provide to every person. Hi, grandma, grandfather. Okay, so we should provide the scheme, the policy to help when some failures event happened. We should solve these problems. Okay, and this is for okay. The last, I will use 5 minutes to introduce this slide, and we over our class.